Hi, traders. I hope all is well. Welcome. Welcome to another live trading chat with Oliver Velez. Of course, my name is Oliver Velez. I hope all is well. I hope everyone is doing okay. All right. I hope you can see me. I hope I'm audible. I hope the image is okay. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome to another live trading chat with Oliver Velez. We have a very interesting talk today for you. Guys, you see, right, a little focus box. I have no idea how to remove that. I'm going to figure it out. It's just not going to happen today. All right, but we're not going to be looking at my face very often throughout this presentation, guys. But I do want to tell you a very quick story. I'll tell you a very, very quick story here. Guys, I had a full training session prepared for you, all right, to upload yesterday as promised. The weirdest thing happened. The charger to my brand new Dell Alienware laptop caught on fire. Can you believe that? It literally caught on fire. And my laptop died with the presentation on the laptop. It's crazy. Talk about Murphy's Law, talk about Murphy's Law. So I have this amazing educational training presentation that I spent the entire day preparing for you that is trapped or locked in my brand new laptop. You're gonna see my wife come by. Hey guys. I'm live, guys, so just say hi. Go by. So I've got this amazing presentation, right, for you. It is on my laptop, this one here. Okay. Brand new Alienware laptop. It's dead. No charger. The charger caught on fire. It's really, really odd, and it's never happened to me before. So I decided that because, first of all, because I was so excited about getting this out to you, this information out to you, this training out to you, I didn't want to delay. And I know a lot of you have sort of been sitting around waiting minute by minute for me to do this. Hi, sweetheart. So we're just going to do it live. Now, I will eventually get this thing charged. I have a new charger on the way. And I am going to put this official training out. So it will come. But today, I actually want us to do it live. All right? I want us to go over this amazing tactic. And as I've mentioned to many of you before, this specific tactic I have been using in my almost daily trading. And I say almost, not quite daily, but I've been using in my trading since the early 1990s. Now, some of you were just born in the early 1990s. I began using this tactic in the early 1990s. I call this tactic the trap. And we're going to talk about why I call it the trap as well. You're going to see as we delve into the tactic itself. And this tactic, as I mentioned, for my trading has about an 81% accuracy rate. So 81% of the time, I do not have to exit the trade and reposition myself. All right, about 19% of the time I do. So like anything else, it's not perfect. You are going to have to know how to handle yourself and be disciplined to cut the trade when it's not functioning. But 81% of the time for me, this delivers, and it delivers spot on. And the amazing thing about this tactic is that when it delivers, it's normally a big deliver. Now, usually when you have a tactic that has such a high degree of accuracy, it doesn't deliver big. So there's an exchange there. So high accuracy, small gain is usually the combination. And low accuracy, right, but big gain. So there's usually that trade-off in a tactic, but this is one of those rare ones where it's extraordinarily accurate. It's extraordinarily on point 81% of the time. And that is amazing. But it's a big deliverer. What I'm telling you, like, the gains that you get from this event are like, wow. You understand? Now, most of the things I teach my traders are things that happen every single day of your life because that's how you make a living. I train traders how to make a living in the markets. I don't teach traders how to trade, right? That's different. I teach you how to earn your entire living in the markets. So in order to do that, you need tactics that not only happen every day, you need tactics that you need occurrences that you take advantage of that happen in my guideline every 10 minutes of the day. Every single 10 minutes, you should be able to recognize, identify, and exploit a trading opportunity. That's how you make a living, by accumulating a collection of tactics that happen over and over and over and over again every few minutes. You can't afford, when you're making your living, oh, my setup didn't occur. Maybe it'll occur 3 days from now. You can't make a living like that. All right? So most of the tactics I teach are tactics that happen every single day, and literally every 10 minutes of the day, you should be able to identify one or more of the things that I teach you if you're one of my traders. This tactic doesn't quite happen every day. All right, so you're not going to find it every day, but I will tell you that all throughout the week, you will find it. You might have a day or two where it doesn't happen, but I want you to be very, very aware and astute and on alert, because when it happens, 81% of the time, if your experience is like mine, you're going to have a big score. And the bigness of its potential, right, is why, in my opinion, you want this to be sort of like one of the cornerstones of your counter trend playing technique. Guys, I'm live, so I just want to let you know. Everyone can hear what you're saying. So at any rate, guys, so let's do this. I am going to take you to my full screen here. I can. Give me a second here. Boom. All right, so you should be, at the current moment, you should see my full screen here. All right, and I just want to make sure that you do. Yes, you do. Boom. Okay. This is my platform, guys. A lot of people ask me, Oliver, what platform do you and your traders use? I see you post pictures of this all the time. This platform is called Fusion, all right? It is not my platform. I do not own a trading platform. I am a client of Fusion's. Fusion is owned by one of the largest, if not the largest, platform owners of professional trading platforms in the world. I think they have pretty much a monopoly on the space. So any major professional, not retail, guys, any major professional trading platform is pretty much owned by the owners of Fusion here. So it's not my platform, but I will venture to say that I am by far the largest client of Fusion. I have thousands upon thousands of my traders on this particular platform. All right. So you're looking at Fusion here. You're looking at my gains for the day, and I'm going to pull up a little epic pen here so I can draw on the screen for you. All right, and get this over here. What I want to show you regarding the trap first, though, is I want to I want us to go over the actual formation of the event. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw for you. And I want you to imagine that a stock has moved strongly to the upside with a certain degree of power. All right, I'm going to make this as a little ugly color green there. Well, all right, whatever. Okay, now I want us to create a movement up, okay? And then what I want us to do is to create some form of movement down. So we have a movement down. We're going to make this color red. All right. And so now, give me just a second here. Bear with me. Oh, it's the wrong one. We're going to create a movement down here. Okay. Now, this movement down has left behind a top or a former peak. All right. The top right there. And so that movement down has. Now, if we move back to the upside, there's the potential of this stock or this move breaking to a new high. All right? Breaking to a new high. Is it too much zoom? You can't see? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Let me, I'm just getting messages here from people here. Why is there a zoom there? Why are you getting a zoom? Let me just see. What is going on here, guys? What is going on? Is this better? Let me see here. Can you see what I'm drawing here now, guys? No, okay. Well, let's do it like this. I think I know how to fix this here. I'm sorry here, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Give me a second here. Let's go to, I wonder why is it doing that? Why? What about now? Can you see it now? No, you cannot see it now. Weird. Weird. I don't know why I have to, but I have it on total screen here. No, this is wrong here, guys. All right, guys, listen, here's what I'm going to have to do here. Shoot. How am I going to fix this? All right, I think what I can do, let me try this. I can now see what you're seeing. Can you see my drawings? Yes, you can see my drawing here. Okay. So why don't we do this, guys? Let's do this. I'm going to try to move this up a little bit further for you. All right? And let's see if I can draw for you this way. All right. Okay. Guys, let me try it this way. I have no idea. It's my resolution or something has gotten off here or what have you. But I want you to imagine that a stock has moved up. All right? It's moved up to the upside. And then it's dropped back some off the high. All right? Leaving behind a top. Okay? Now, if this stock starts running back to the upside, it has the potential of making a new high by rallying past the prior peak, right? The bar that makes a new high, listen to me carefully. This is one of the most important things to understand. This bar does not create a new high. It starts the potential of a new high, and this is what a lot of untrained novices do not understand about markets. That markets cannot and do not complete something in one bar. They complete it in 2 bars. In some cases, it takes 3 bars to lock something real in place. The bar that penetrates the new high does not complete the new high. So this bar creates a new high or pokes through the high, which brings in a tremendous amount of buying. Computers all over the world have gone off to trigger the fact that this stock is now has just moved into new high territory. All right? Now, this makes this bar top heavy. What does that mean by top heavy? All right? Let me see, are we fine? What does that mean by top heavy? It means that this bar is housing a tremendous amount of money. Money has been invested into that bar. Companies, individual traders have pumped their resources into that bar. And of course, they are hoping, all right, for continued movement to the upside because a big percentage of the world buys new highs, traders. One of the reasons I teach my traders to sell new highs is because that's where the vast majority of the world buys. They buy new highs, creating the potential for a big trap. And this is where the trap play comes in. What exactly is the trap play? It's simple, traders, but it is powerful. It is when the bar, the very bar that creates a new high, immediately, boom, fails. All right? What is a failure of this new high? Boom! That is one version of a failure where the market immediately the following bar takes away the new high bar. All right? Do you see my drawings, guys? You're not going to see the full chart here, but do you see my drawings? Is the drawing clear that I'm drawing here? Can you see this? Let me know. All right? So when the new high bar gets immediately taken away, that's the trap. Why do I call it a trap? Because there are so many traders inside of that new high bar. That new high bar is heavy. That new high bar is saturated. That new high bar is bursting at the seams with a whole bunch of money and traders in that bar. And when you take the very reason for their purchase, the very reason for their commitment, when you take it away, and you take it away with force, you take it away with violence, you take it away with a sudden burst of a downward move, boom, it sends a shock wave that is so painful to everyone who committed that they begin a mass exodus out of the stock, causing a collapse. You understand? The collapse from here would not be the same because it is the new high bar that becomes the heavy one. Now, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get a failure. There are going to be new highs that are real new highs, and they go boom, 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 boom. Then we pull back. All right, check this out. We pull back in the stock, leaving behind the high. You see? And then boom, 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 boom. You can get a real new high. And now the pullback in this stock should actually find some support near the prior high. All right? So it's almost as if what was the ceiling under this was the ceiling, right? Now the ceiling becomes the floor on the next level. All right? Underneath, it's the ceiling. Above, it's the floor. But you got to get high enough above for the prior high to serve as a floor. This bar, the actual bar that penetrates the high, if that bar gets immediately robbed, if that bar gets immediately penetrated, if that bar gets immediately and violently wiped out, we have trapped all the new high buyers. We own them. Do you understand this? We own them. They will begin to exit, pushing the stock downward and downward and downward. It's almost as if someone yells fire in a theater. There's only one little door and you've got hundreds of people jamming, trying to jam their way through this little tiny door. And so every time, listen to me traders, every single time I see a bar that breaks into a new high, I start to salivate just a little bit. Do you understand? You don't understand. You don't understand how excited a new high makes me. You understand? You don't understand how excited a new high makes me. When I see a bar, boom, break into a new high, I'm like, is this going to be another trap? Because boom, if they take that bar away, you understand? I'm just holding the sell key down. I'm short. I will run out of money. I usually go into these really hard. Now, where's my protection? Remember, it's 19% of the time this is not going to work for me. So my protection, let me go back to this, guys. My protection, right, is the high of the day. So that new high that gets taken away, my protection is now 1 penny above that. I don't want to see this thing make another new high. All right? It has taken the new high away. I don't want it regaining new high status. So my protection is right at that new high. You understand? And guys, this happened today. Do you understand? This happened today. I want to show it to you. So, guys, I got, which one was it on? Let me see. Let me show you. Let me try to show you here. Total screen here again. Let me go and show you, if I can. I want you to, it's not Facebook. It is this concept of only, I used to call them peekaboo new highs, guys. Like peekaboo right above. And this concept of a peekaboo high is all over the place in the market. All right? And it's like you barely see this prior high here. This is not exactly the trap, because I like the trap to really be one bar, but you got this peekaboo. It's marginal. And once the strength bar, see, this is the strength bar. You see that bar? That's the strength bar in new high territory. You understand? New high territory. And when that strength bar gets taken away, usually get a very severe decline, because that strength bar is where everyone piled in with the expectation of new highs. You see, this bar is saturated with a lot of traders inside of that bar. And when you drop this portion of the way back, those who bought near the top are losers. But when you keep going down, now all the people who bought at the top half of the bar are losers. As you keep going down the green, you are building the number of losers. And people start to bail. Do you understand? They say, I'm getting off of this sinking ship. I want you to always pay attention to the bar that marginally makes a new high or a new low and fails. Here is it in the opposite version. Let me tell you the opposite version. You see this low? Look at the one bar. Look at the peekaboo low. Peekaboo. Boom! And then it immediately fails. The new low bar gets taken away. There are two ways that your new high or new low bar can be taken away. It can be taken away the same bar as in this case. So this bar, remember, was red when it was at the low, right? So it was a solid red bar. But then, check it out. Boom! That solid red bar disappears. And then look at the move up. You see? So it's that one bar new high, one bar new low effect that creates the trap. Here was the trap from the short sellers. There are people who went short right there, boom, expecting new lows. You understand? But this new low failed immediately on the same bar, causing an abrupt, violent move back to the upside. One bar new high failure. One bar new low failure. Tell me you understand this. All right, I'm going to show you example. I'm going to try to show you example after example. But let me know if you understand what I've gone through so far. Talk to me. This is, you don't understand, guys. You don't understand. Listen, if I can explain to you how much this one tactic has made me in a lifetime since the beginning of the 1990s. It would make your head spin. Do you understand this? This will make your freaking head spin. I get like goosebumps talking about this. I just want you to know that. All right, so listen, I want to take you back to the charts because I want to show you how I made over $6,000 today, but this morning. But one of the plays, and it was over a variety of plays, but one of the plays was this tactic, right? Let me see if I can go back to the full screen and show it to you, okay? So let's take a quick look at Baba. I think it was on Baba. Let's see. There you go. Look at it. Look at this thing. Can you see it? Let me just make sure you can see it. I gotta make sure you can see it. Oh, no. I gotta push it up. Let me see if I can push it up for you. Why isn't it going up here? All right, look. You know what it is? It's this moving average. I'm wondering if I can take it off. Yes, okay. So check this out. Can you see it? Guys, can you see it? Tell me if you can see it. Tell me if you can spot that one bar new high like peekaboo and boom. It gets immediately taken away the next bar. Can you see it? Oh my goodness. Look at it. You gotta love this. Look. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. People are buying this. Oh, it's new highs. Yeah, it's new highs. And you're waiting. Do you understand? You're just freaking waiting. You're like, oh, don't tell me. Oh my God. Oh, is this a trap? And then you start to see red. Oh no, here it comes. Here's the trap. Boom. I love it. Guys, you don't understand. You don't understand yet. You don't understand how amazing this is. You're gonna laugh like your whole trading life. You know, you're gonna laugh your whole trading life. So we rob. The new high gets taken out. Boom, boom, boom. And just look at it. I am telling you that you're going to get some of the biggest trading wins of your life with the trap. You see? And you're going to know how to play it on both sides. Tell me very carefully. Look very carefully. Can you see the reverse scenario, the buy trap? No, do you see the one that you buy? Can you see it? Look at this bar. You see that? Look at the pop to a new low and then the immediate failure. You see, understand this, guys, that this bar, right? This bar was red at the low before it was a tail, you see? And then the bar itself, boom, just practically slips right back into that non-new low state. And then you get the same trap on the other side. This is sick. Do you understand? This is sickness. This is trading sickness, but the good kind of sickness. I just love it. I'm sorry. I'm annoying you, but I just love this. You understand? I love it. All right. If I can, anytime, guys, anytime, right, you take away a power bar that is in new high territory. See, the key is a power bar because you want that bar to house a lot of people who are committed. You see, it's different if the bar that creates the new high or the new low is little. Because if it's really tiny, it's just, it doesn't show as much piling in or commitment. But if the bar that produced the high was powerful and very quickly gets taken out, boom, the drop is usually pretty sharp, violent, and your money comes fast. Do you understand? To me, guys, I will show you, I will tell you something here. To me, right? For me, my progress has taken, like most people's, it's occurred in different stages. Like in the beginning of your trading life, you're trying to just stay afloat. So your whole life at that time is dedicated to losing properly. The novice in this game tries to go straight to winning. And you can't do that. Like, you can't be born and go straight to sprinting, right? You have to first spend a portion of your life just freaking surviving. Like, you're born, now you're exposed to all kinds of different things that you were not exposed to in your mother's womb. You're exposed to different germs, different diseases, different infections, or whatever. You have to gain some strength to fight all of that stuff off and become a survivor, right? Then there's a point where you start to be able to stand and pick yourself up. Then you start to take a few steps and fall, and you're falling, but you're falling your way to better balance and capability. You're falling your way there. And then you can walk a little bit, and it's really slow. Then you walk faster, and then you can jog, and then you can run, and then you can freaking sprint. Trading happens the same way. You can't go to sprinting, which is what everyone's trying to do. You have to first survive. So I just wanted to be able to come into the market and leave unscathed. I wanted not necessarily to make money in the beginning. I wanted to survive. I wanted to play in a way where the market could never eliminate me from the game. And all the novices out there, they play in a way where they can easily be eliminated every single day. Every single day. To me, I just wanted to stay alive. I want to do this for the rest of my life. You understand? I don't want to be eliminated. And all I focused on was just, okay, I can't lose. I can't lose today. I can't lose. I focused not on, I got to win. No, I was like, I just have to leave the market today with the vast majority of my money, you know? And so first it's surviving. Then you focus on minimizing losses. You don't go to winning first. I focused on minimizing my loss. So I said, okay, my average loss per trade is $300. So how can I get that to $200? So then I start focusing on, all right, let me try to get my average loss down to 200. Then when I got there, I said, okay, how can I get my average loss down to 100? And as I began to chop down my average loss per trade, I'm like one day, oh shoot, I'm profitable. I wasn't even thinking about being profitable. I was just trying to lose correctly, you understand? But by losing less, boom, threw me into profitable territory. But people want to go straight to winning. It doesn't work because you're not doing anything with your losses. So you're keeping your losses and you go straight to winning? No, you got to chop the losses down so that the winners can take off, right? So most people have the game backwards. They don't start from the ground up. They try to start building the 85th floor before there's a foundation, before there's floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. They're like, well, wait a minute. Why are we dealing with a foundation? Why do I have to build floor 1 before I build floor 85? Why not just go straight to 85? It doesn't work that way. You build from the ground up, right? The ground is break even. So in fact, you go under the ground, build the foundation under there, the basement. So that's the way we build things in life. We go down first. You take a seed, right? Put a seed down in the ground first, then it grows up, no? All right, if you want to leap, don't you squat down first, then you leap? Like everything in life is down first. But somehow when it comes to trading, we want up first. It doesn't work. You got to learn how to squat first. Start squatting properly so that your leap, it's time to leap, my God, you want a monster leap. You understand? So anyway, I first started focusing on my losses, just trying to chop them down. If you don't even know what your average loss per trade is, you're just not even a trader. If you don't know what your average loss is, you're not a trader. You gotta know what your average loss per trade is. So you got to start working on that. You got to start chopping that down. You understand what I'm saying? All right. And then, so you say, listen, let me try to chop my average loss in half, which means that you have to have some losses less than that number and some losses more than that number to create the average there. Do you understand? So everybody's in this game, they're focused in the wrong direction. They want to come out of the mother's womb. I've just opened up my TD Ameritrade account. Yes, sir. Let's start the money flowing. Yeah. No, that's not the sound you're going to be hearing. I'm sorry. You're not going to be hearing that. That's well off. That's far off. We got to go down first, buddy. We got to go underground, start building your foundation here a little bit, So anyway, guys, I forget really where I was going with this, but my development happened in stages. And I didn't really start focus. Oh, yes, I knew where I was going with this. I didn't start focusing on winning until winning started to happen. See, winning happens to you. You don't make winners. No. Do not think that you produce a winner. A stock goes from 20 to 24. What did you do except pray? Absolutely nothing. You did not call up your billionaire friends because you don't have any and say, oh, by the way, I just bought WXYZ. Can you throw a few $1 billion at the stock so that it goes up and lifts me higher so I can sell it? Yeah, about I think maybe, $6 billion to do. Can you do that? You're not doing that. You're praying. That's it. Stock goes from 20 to 24. You make money. You did nothing. But if you bought at 20 and the stock went down to 16 and you got out at 19, you did something. Your job is always on the losing side. The market's job is the winner side. You don't do anything for that. You do nothing to make a stock go up after you buy it. Absolutely nothing. You pray. But you do everything when a stock goes down against you. This is your most important job. People have this game backwards, guys. They think their job is to find a winner. No, winning happens to you while you protect your ass. Do you understand? Winning happens to you while you protect your money. Winning happens to you while you limit your losses. Winning happens to you. You take care of the loss side and winners will happen. If you do your job, the market does its job. But you try to cross over to the market's job, leave your job unattended, go to the market's job and try to help the market produce what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, it just doesn't work that way, guys. So it doesn't work that way. So this trap thing, let me get back to making my point. I know I'm taking a long time here. Sorry about that. But there's a point in your development where winning is not your problem. Making money is not your problem. Yes, you can get there. There is a point where you will no longer have a problem making money, but you will still have demons and you will still have problems. These demons are not the demons of loss. Those are the low, very primitive, rudimentary demons. They're actually the easy ones. They're fat and lazy. You can pick those demons off. With the right guidance, you kill those demons off rapidly. But it's the demons in the territory of prophets. Oh, traders, these demons, they are brilliant. Do you understand? These demons don't make you lose. These demons just hold back your profitability. You're profitable. You make money. You're even make money consistently. The demons hold your potential back. Those demons sit next to you when they have a conversation with you. They talk to you. They're your friends. You know, and they're very bright and intelligent. And they'll be like, you know what? You have made $3,000 in the first 8 minutes, Oliver. You know, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's go to that spot you've always wanted to go to. Remember that? Yeah, let's go to that spot. 3,000 is good in 8 minutes, right? Yeah, let's go. It'll be like, you know, every time you get to a $5,000 gain, you start to get a little sloppy. We're just about there, you know. Let's call it a day. These demons in the land of profitability don't stop you from being profitable. They just hold your potential back. When I became profitable, I wanted to work on efficiency. So I was profitable, but I was profitable in a kind of sloppy way. So I wanted to tighten that up. And I wanted to become more efficient. So I wanted to squeeze more out of every dollar. I wanted every minute to pay more than it paid. So I started to focus on the open. I was like, okay, look, how can I make 50% of my day in the first hour? So I started to work on things like that. Like, let me take that first hour and I want it to pay bigger than it has ever paid in my life. I want to make that first hour my most profitable hour of the day. So when I got to the point where my hour, the first hour, was making 50%, I said, can I get it higher? So I got to a point where I could make 80 to 85% of my entire day sitting there staring at the screen like I have another 9-to-5 job, which is ridiculous, right? Staring at the screen all day long, afraid to go to the bathroom, eating lunch at my desk so that I would not miss the market. I did that for years, you understand? And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is defeating the whole purpose. So I got my first hour to cough up 80 to 85% of my day. And I'm like, I can sacrifice. All right, it's a balance. I lose 15%, but I gain 85% of my time back. What's more valuable? My time, my freedom, right? Then, when I got to that point, I'm like, can I do it in 30 minutes? I started going to work on 30 minutes. Boom. Then I got 30 minutes to about, it depends on the day. So I got 30 minutes to about maybe 60, 65% of my day in 30 minutes. So can I cut this down? And I kept trying to cut it down, all right? Now, I got down to about, it's really 16 minutes, 16, 18 minutes. So I always I round up. So 20 minutes, that's my sweet spot, right? That first 20 minutes of the trading day coughs up about half of my day. 20 minutes is 50% of 7 hours, 6 hours. It's crazy. So there's a point in your development as a trader where it stops being, I want to make money, to how do you want to make money? Like, do you want to be one of those traders that makes money very, very consistently, but little bits like this? Now, every trade that you win is small, but you win a lot of them. That's one style. Then there's another style where you're not consistent at all. Like you've got a 35% winning ratio. Like you're wrong 65% of the time, but when you are right, whoa, boom! You want your money coming that way? That's what I call the bathwater test, right? Way of trading where you run some water, you put your toe in, a little too cold. Run some hot water, put your toe in again. No, now it's a little too hot. Put your toe, run some more water, put your toe in. Not quite ready, it's almost there. Boom, but when it's ready, you sink your whole body into the tub, right? That's another style, and that's a very legitimate style. A person who's not accurate, but when they win, it's way bigger than their average loss. They just cut those losses. They only wet the toe, they only wet their toe, but when they get the play, boom, their whole body. All right? So you can have an impact on how you make your money. Do you want to expose your capital to the possibility of danger a very little bit of time? That's me. I play big, but the time is little. Do you understand? So if my time widens, then my size shrinks. It has to. Because now I'm exposing my capital to the possibility of danger over a longer period of time. So because I'm increasing my time risk, I've got to decrease my size. But if I'm exposed to the possibility of danger only 8 minutes, then I can play. What in the world can happen so terrible inside of 8 minutes? I mean, of course, anything is possible, but is it probable that the world's going to end in the next 8 minutes? No. Is it probable that the market's going to go to zero in the 8 minutes? In 8 minutes, no. Is it probable that this stock is going to collapse out of nowhere inside of 8 minutes? Probably not. So because I am now playing in an environment where the probability of danger is small, I can play big. But if I increase the time, the probability of something going wrong because I've increased the time goes up. My size has to go down. All right? So small time, big money. Big time, little money. Tell me you understand this. You understand this? So this leads me to this strategy. This strategy is, I'm going to run out of money on this strategy. I will take, do you understand? I will take my whole freaking account and pour the whole thing into the trade. I will hold the buy or sell button down until it stops working. Like when I hold the buy button down, and it will stop when my account has zero left. I play this strategy big. Why? Because my risk is small. And this is a strategy where it either works or it doesn't. Do you understand? And it works right away. There's no dilly-dallying around with this. If this thing does not go, if you are not richer in the next 4 to 8 minutes, something's wrong. You understand? This is not the strategy that lingers around. You get in and you are instantly, do you understand? Instantly in profitable territory almost. So because it's one of those strategies where my risk is always, I'm trading right at the top or right at the bottom. My stop is, if I'm shorting, my stop is right at the top. If I'm going long, my stop is right at the bottom. All right? Boom, I pile in and I make this thing count. I make it pay. Every bar, every second, every minute, I want it to pay. I don't want any dilly-dallying around. It should not be taking its time. So, as a trader, you have to know, right, when you have to know when it's time to empty your account. Novices they don't know. They don't know the difference between this trade or that trade. They just praying, I hope this is a winner. That's it. They don't have their trades ranked. Okay, these are my heavies. I call them heavies. These are my heavies here. These are my mediums. These are kind of my light ones. They don't have their trades, their opportunities ranked. They don't know when it's time to go heavy, this one you play light, or they don't know when it's time to sit on your hands. You don't play anything right now. God bless them because they are our food, right? Their deposits into their trading accounts are our profits. So God bless them, but it's just, I spend my lifetime, right, focused on the novice because that's how I've made my living for 31 years. And also I train novices to become professionals. So I got to constantly keep my pulse on the novice's mindset, what he's thinking, what he does. Everything is backwards. The novice has everything backwards. They have their feelings are backwards, their thoughts are backwards, their ideas are backwards, their beliefs backwards. They walk backwards, they talk backwards, they reason backwards, they analyze backwards, they live backwards. All right, everything is backwards. If a novice could turn everything in the opposite direction so that whenever they say yes, it's really a no. Whenever they say go, it's really stop. But whenever they want to stop, they should go. Like if they could pay someone to do exactly the opposite, right? That they should do that. They should pay a friend, just do the opposite of me, but you can't let me know because then you'll start messing it up. Pay a friend to do, if you're a novice, pay a friend to do the opposite, but he can't tell you because you will start messing that up too, all right? But if you're a novice, pay a friend and then have him give him half your profits. You go into partnership. If you're a novice, why not benefit from your novicehood? No? That's smart. No? If you feel that you are that bad, and some of you are, all right, I would do it. I would do it. All right, guys. I want to try to see if I can find one more for you. I want to find one more example today for you. And I think I can find it. Maybe it's in Microsoft. Today. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. You're not going to believe this. It's in Microsoft, yes. I want to show you this. I want to show you this. All right, where is it? Let me get my total screen up here. Boom. All right. Can you see it? Can you see it, guys? Can you see it? Tell me you can see it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. This Microsoft. Boom. One bar failure. Everybody's piling in. And you're sitting there and you're like, oh, don't tell me. Oh, no. See, when the first part of the red gets in there, right? You're like, oh, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. And that first part of that gets in there. You're like, uh-oh, here it comes. Boom, here it comes. Boom! You gotta love it, right? Pow! Oh, wait a minute. Do you see it? Wait a minute. Here's the other side of it, right? Look, boom! Whoo! 1 bar new low. Instantly taken away. Boom! Here it is again. Right into the close. Do I need to show you more? The trap. The trap, guys. 1994 came to life in 1994, traders. All right. My gift to you. Use it well. All right? Use it well. And join the team, goddammit. It's time to join the team. Let's do this together. Let's do it together every day. All right? Let's learn together. Let's develop together. Let's improve together. Let's make money together. Let's do this. There's power in numbers. All right? Guys, hit that like button. Share the broadcast. Maybe. Try to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, guys. Love you to death. I love all your positive comments. I love your positivity. I love your passion. I love your dedication. Subscribe. Hit that notifications button so that I can start going live with my trading here and you're notified. I don't want to have to keep sending out emails and letting you know that I'm going live. I just want to go live. Trading doesn't wait, you know? All right? Love you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. All right? Ciao for now, guys. Ciao. 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 How do I turn this thing off?